We're at the Biltmore Hotel, where you can revel in its old world beauty and elegance. But there's also a small theater where you can partake of controversial but exceptional theater. But first, we're off to Deerfield Beach, where we're going to meet a couple of authors who have worked on a book which is for teenagers that deals with the difficulties and the interesting parts of teenage life. As managing editor of HCI Books, the publishers of the mega-selling Chicken Soup for the Soul series and other self-help books, Carol Rosenberg's days are full. She oversees the production of 50 books per year, from manuscript to finished work.
I'm the liaison between the various departments. Of course, I work as managing editor here, mostly, closely with the editors. I also work with the art department, the production department, the publicity department, the web marketing department, and the sales department. I traffic a lot of the phone calls, a lot of the questions. I get constant phone calls. I'm always on the phone.
As Carol's hectic workday comes to a close, she heads home to her husband, pets, and to a different but closely related challenge: co-creating her own book series for teens.
Jon and Jayne is something that just came up out of the blue back in January 2007, but I've always been writing for children. I interact with teenagers and younger children all the time, and I just have a connection to them and always wanted to write for them.
This Internet Active book series, published by HCI Books, helps teens deal with everyday life. Internet Active means that some of the website features can only be accessed through keywords found in the books. Carol does not write these books alone. She writes them with the help of an energetic team of teens.
The hardest thing about getting older is more responsibility.
Yeah.
I think that the significant other is gets very hard to choose.
We sit, we brainstorm, I take notes, sometimes we record them. I send out, a call-out letter for stories. So, this one says, oh, my friend wants to write a story, so we get a lot of stories.
It was at a karate class that Carol met the teenager who would become an integral part of the creation of the Jon and Jayne Doe series, Skylar Haas, a 10th grader at West Boca High School. Carol told Skylar about the book idea that she and her son had, and Skylar said, I'll get my friends to help.
I like to call myself the crew team captain. I make sure that the kids are at the meetings, that they're doing what they need to do for the meetings, and some kids, they write stories, some kids give them to me, I give them to Carol.
Skylar did more than her friends involved in helping to create the book series for teens. She also got her English teacher enthused about the project.
I have learned that it's very scary to be a teenager in this day and age, and I was surprised at how insightful some of these students are at their young age still, that they can really share honestly emotions so that they know that it's going to be helping other students.
They can read advice from just kids like us, and they can take that advice and they can use that to change the way they are living or to add to the way that they live. It can really help some people.
Gary Rosenberg is Carol's husband and co-creator of the Jon and Jayne Doe series.
We look at kids' websites and teen magazines and some of the shows that are marketed for kids, and we try and come up with a look that resembles what they like and yet is still original. We try and keep it hip and cool, and we, of course, get advice from the kids.
It's the catchy cartoon on the Jon and Jayne website that captures what these books for and by teens are all about.
Be yourself. And what that means is be true to yourself, be your best self, find out what it is about you that's important to you, what's extraordinary about you, what talents you have, and then have the courage to go out there and show people that this is who you are.